Having remorse doesn't bring my mom back.
Distracted driver gets the max sentence in court today after causing a deadly chain reaction crash.
That crash killed 61-year-old Sarah Davis. Her family waited 2.5 years for sentencing. They hope for justice.
And today in court, they came face to face with the man responsible for causing that 5-car crash along I-465. A distracted driver, Gavin Mosley, on his phone and braking less than half a second before impact. The defendant's attorney is there in the blue jacket. That's Gavin Mosley there in the gray shirt. They entered the court through a side door, away from the large crowd that was gathered in support of the Davis family right outside the courtroom. The group wearing buttons to show unity and love for 61-year-old Sarah Davis. Sarah was in the back seat of this black Honda. She was with her daughter, Rachel. Dad Kelly was in the driver's seat. They were stopped in traffic along I-465 on the northwest side in October of 2023 when Mosley hit them from behind, going 65 miles an hour.
And Sarah was hugging Rachel. I tried to get a pulse off Sarah. She died immediately from whiplash. I mean, Rachel was within inches of death.
Indiana State Police Detective Chris Hansen remembers a grim outlook from the doctors at the hospital that night when he asked about Rachel.
They did not expect her to survive.
Doctors stabilized Rachel's spine. She learned to walk and talk again. She testified that now the traumatic brain injury slows her thinking and response time.
It really is difficult, whereas before the accident, I'm only 29 years old. It's only because of the TBI that I suffered.
Investigators shared what they found after going through the phone of the 23-year-old driver who hit them. Court documents allege before impact, Gavin Mosley was on Snapchat and YouTube, sending a whopping 28 messages, taking 15 Snapchats within 27 minutes. Data from his car shows that Mosley was going 65 miles an hour until 0.4 seconds before the collision.
It's very, very disturbing, to say the least.
In court before sentencing, Mosley called his actions selfish and testified he had deep remorse. Judge Jeffrey Marshall responded, telling Mosley the crash was a perfect storm of bad decisions and that he would be abdicating his responsibility if he didn't send Mosley to prison. The judge ordered the max allowed in the plea deal for reckless homicide, 3 years. What do you think the 3 years said?
That this is not okay. It sent a message about distracted driving.
Having remorse doesn't bring my mom back.
We've been waiting 2.5 years for this, but to me, this is a celebration of Sarah.
Sarah Davis, a wife of 32 years, a mom, a nurse, gone without a goodbye. Now, in addition to the 3 years in prison, Gavin Mosley's driver's license is suspended for 4 years.